Welcome to South Coast Radio, and today we're joined by one of South Africa's exciting young rising stars at just 14 years old, known as Lucian. So, born Lucian Henry Julius is already making a name for himself with his incredible voice, energetic performances, and inspiring message. Hailing from Strand in the Western Cape, Lucian blends pop, R&B, Afrikaans music and soulful influences into a fresh sound that's capturing audiences across the country. From performing at community events and appearing on national television to collaborating with established artists, his journey is only just beginning. He is here to tell us about his brand new single, Kies Om Te Glo, a powerful anthem encouraging young people to believe in themselves and never give up on the dreams God has placed in their hearts. So, Lucian, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
Thank you so much, Ryan, and I'm good, and you, sir?
I'm good, thanks. Great to hear from you and to have you with us on the show today. So let's start by getting to know you. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how your love for music first began?
Well, Lucian I'm a 14-year-old boy from Strand in the Western Cape, like you mentioned. I'm a grade 9 learner at Strand High. I play rugby. I do athletics, and I love getting to know other people, and I love hanging out with friends and family, and I have a passion for singing, for drama, and for the stage. And the love for music came from, well, I grew up with music in the household. Dad listened to Peebo Bryson, for an example. May his soul rest in peace. And our favorite song of Peebo was A Whole New World, a new fantastic point of view. And Mom listened to Elvis Presley and Jim Reeves, all the legends of the golden era. I grew up with, and that is how my love for music came, with Grandpa also playing the piano and singing in male choirs.
Awesome stuff. And so just like you were explaining, music has always been part of your family. How have your family encouraged and supported you on your musical journey?
Well, they like I always tell people that Mom helps with the singing because Mom is a great singer. Dad, little secret, Dad can't sing. But Dad is the one with the open spirit, so he helps with the movements on stage and what to do and how to let the crowd, how to interact with the crowd. Yeah. So they support me by doing something on their own. So Mom, like I said, helps with the singing, Dad with the interaction, and then I have to deliver. Sometimes I tell them, you know what, I've got this, just leave it to me. And they're like, okay, we'll see what you do. And if I don't do something right, they would tell me, and then they would help me to do it better in the next performance, you know. So my family and my friends, they supported me so much. Also with my rugby friends, a shout out to the under 15As of Strand High for supporting me so much with this song, Kies Om Te Glo, and for encouraging me to be the best that I know I can be. And also shout out to my family for supporting me and for loving me. And it's a thing that I'm thanking them today, because it's because of them where I am today.
Great stuff, Lucian. And so, as you mentioned earlier, that you're only 14 years old, but you've already performed at events, appeared on television, and worked with other artists. What have been some of your favorite moments so far?
Well, Ryan, I'm going to be honest with you. It has to be Espresso Morning Show.
Yep.
I remember the day that we came in studio, and I saw Carissa Cupido, Raul de Morne and Graham Richards, and I'm like, oh wow, it's a studio. I've seen it on TV, but now I've seen it in real life. And I remember after the show, we still talk to them. And Graham Richards told me something that I would never forget. And he told me that today is the start of something big. And I never knew, I didn't know at that time what he meant by that, and I think I do now. And I think that I am now in that something big. So I just want to give a shout out as well to Graham Richards for encouraging me that day and for telling me that today is the start of something big. And thank you guys for believing in me and for seeing something in me that I could have performed the 9th of June 2025 on Expresso Morning Show SABC3.
Fantastic stuff, Lucian. So let's talk about your new single, Kies Om Te Glo. What inspired you to write and release this song?
Well, Ryan, you know that young people today, well, not just young people, older people as well, sometimes they struggle because other people, they say stuff, and sometimes a teenager puts their heart into something and people tell him or her that you know what, you can't do it because you're too young or you live there, and I just personally think that is not something that other people can tell you. I believe that each person has their own personal light in them, and other people sometimes try to dim your light. But I'm gonna tell you now, don't let other people dim your light, because that light is something personal, and that light is you. You are that light. And you know what, Ryan? I always say that Kies Om Te Glo is not just a song; it's an anthem. This anthem is to encourage other people, to tell them that you can do it, you can do this, you must believe in yourself, and that you are never too young to achieve your dreams that God has placed in your heart.
Great stuff, Lucian. You just touched on it right now, that this song encourages young people to keep believing in themselves even after disappointment or failure. Why do you think that message is so important today?
Well, you know what, people, or young people, they always try to give up when one plan fails. But you know what, they must be go-getters. They must go for that dream. And they have to believe in their abilities and to always stay positive. And like I said, you know what, some people, we try to give up when things are going hard. We try to give up when the world tells us, but you can't do that, or you're not good enough for that dream. But I'm a teenager. I've seen these things. I'm literally in a school where people tell other people you can't do this or you can't do that, and you get that in every single school in South Africa. But the best thing that you can do is to walk away and try, or not try, and you know that you're gonna do that thing, and you're gonna prove that person who told you can't do it wrong, because you know that you can do it, and you know that you can believe in your dreams that God has placed in your hearts. Like and I say that again.
Great stuff, Lucian. And you've also said the song was inspired by some of the challenges you've already faced at a young age. Without giving away too much, what have these experiences taught you?
Well, Ryan, like my song says, Kies Om Te Glo, I'm going to say it in English, I choose to believe. Some of these challenges, okay, there were some days where I doubted myself, but through all of those stuff, I still chose to believe, and my family supported me through that time, and I always tried to stay positive through that time. So I tried to choose, and I tried to believe in myself, because those challenges does not define who you are as a person. I always say you are not defined by what others think of you, but how you treat others. And I chose to believe, and then those times that came, they are past now, and now I can just look forward for the road ahead, and I don't forget about them, because those challenges shaped who I am today. But so I chose to believe, and that is where I am today.
Great stuff, Lucian. You also draw inspiration from artists like Lionel Richie, Emo Adams, Justin Bieber, and Tyler, to mention a few. How have those artists helped shape your own style?
Well, Lionel Richie's soft voice, soft and emotional voice. Emo Adams' funny side and his good looks. Apple and his famous song Nonna, with his soft heart. Justin Bieber's funky style, and Tyler's funky dance styles. I try to take each of those stuff and try to put it into my own stuff, to interact with the crowd and to make it feel like my own.
That's great stuff, Lucian. And you're becoming a role model for many young people. What do you hope they see when they listen to your music or watch you perform?
Well, Ryan, my first song is "Don't Let Go," and but I'm gonna use it now in another way. I'm gonna say, "Don't let go of your dreams. Stay positive and inspire yourself." Because you know that you can do this, and the world is not going to tell you you can't. Because you are your own person, you have your own personal light, and you are going to go around this into this world, and you're going to shine that light.
That's great stuff, Lucian. And so, one of your dreams is to perform the national anthem at any international rugby match, and that's an amazing goal. What else would you love to achieve in your music career?
Well, Ryan, I would love to perform at Afrikaans Groot, that stage. I don't know if you know, but that stage is big.
Oh, yes, it is.
That's a very, very big stage.
True.
And I would love to perform my song at Kies Om Te Glo, at the Afrikaans Groot stage. And then I would become the youngest performer ever there. But that's not important. It's important for me to achieve that goal, because I want to show South Africa that, you know what, here's someone else as well on the stage. Here is someone new in South Africa that is also a performer. Like you've seen Tyler. Tyler, she grew internationally. And she now lives in America, and she's now living that dream of an international superstar. And I want to show South Africa that not just am I a local singer, but I'm a national singer, and I'm here in this country to represent them, and to not just represent South Africa, but to represent our people of South Africa, and to put South Africa once again on the map, but not just nationally, international as well.
Fantastic stuff, Lucian. So, as your journey continues, what can fans expect from you in the months ahead?
Well, there is something new on the horizon, that LD Media House and myself are working on, but I'm just gonna leave it right there. Not gonna give too much away, but yeah, the listeners just have to wait and see. So yeah.
Fantastic. Now, before we let you go, what would you like to say to other young people who may have big dreams but sometimes doubt themselves?
Well, Ryan, I would say to them, like I said earlier, don't let go of your dreams. Stay positive always, because that's important. Inspire yourself, and like my song says, Kies Om Te Glo. Choose to believe in yourself and in your abilities.
Awesome stuff, Lucian. Just one more question before we close off. Where can the fans find your music, such as Kies Om Te Glo, and also follow you online?
Well, they can follow me on Instagram. You can just go search Lucian Julius Official, and on Facebook as well, Lucian Julius Official as well. You can go stream my music on YouTube Music, Apple Music, Amazon Music, and Spotify. And just gonna put it out there, if you'd like to book a show with me, you can just Google LD Media House and contact the number. Then you will be in touch with Lorenzo Davids, and then you two can talk about the what's and the who's and the where. So yeah, that's pretty much it, Ryan.
Really awesome stuff, Lucian. Thank you so much for joining us today. And we wish you all the very best as you continue growing as an artist and inspiring young people across South Africa. It's really been awesome having you with us once again.
Thank you so much, Ryan, and thank you so much for the listeners who tuned in, and as well for my family. Shout outs to them for tuning in as well. Oma, Ryan, Opa, Hendrik,
Awesome.
and Auntie Lily as well. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys so much, and to every single other family who tuned in, thank you so much.
Fantastic stuff, Lucian. Also to the listeners, that's Lucian Julius sharing his inspiring journey and introducing his uplifting new single Kies Om Te Glo. This song is available now on all major streaming platforms, so be sure to give it a listen and support one of South Africa's brightest young musical talents.
The radio station you can't live without. This is your radio.
This is South Coast Radio.